What?
Tree came down in a storm not so long ago. Today we're going to cut it into slabs. And by we, I mean exclusively the talented Micheál Potterton here, who came down with his chainsaw mill. Look at the size of this thing.
Good Lord.
10 degrees, which makes it better for ripping along the length of the plank instead of the usual 30 degrees for cutting across. Next, he screwed his ladder level with the trunk. This will become a reference plane for the saw. Then it was time to get...
There are just some amazing people out there in freaking Ireland. And over in the Scottish and Ireland area. Yeah. The Scottish Hills and the Ireland Valleys, man. Come on.
He used the saw here to cut 1.5-inch planks the whole way along the trunk. It's time for that grain reveal. Let's see what we have. Look at that. The plan is to eventually use this timber to make some chairs. This tree fell about 100 meters from the workshop, so talk about locally sourced. Here we go. Taking a big 3-inch thick plank just in case we need it down the line. Well, Micheál's back at the chainsaw. I'm going to stick back here in the dark edges, doing a bit of riving with the wedges. Who came down with his chainsaw mill. Look at the size of this.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Trainer go. Nope. Whoa, here's another video. Alright guys, if I'm not sounding the best, it's because I don't feel good. Figured some dip and stuff would get me feeling better. I'm going to take my stuff, but I got to wait till after the fact. Because I don't want to take it now and then not have any for the rest of the week, the rest of the weekend, and the rest of my weekend.
Perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi.
Here we go.
Zeke Naji out there with Miller, and it's Washington in at the point. And for the Pelicans,
no.
We've got Herb Jones, Zion.
Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I have to clean my glasses. I'm getting this clean real fast. I think I've used it way too much. We need to go down when we get paid Thursday. Get another towel if we can.
Williamson out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's T
Wait!
at the power forward.
Who's number 7? Uh-oh. Is it who I think it is? No, he's 13. Is it T.T. Washington? Nope. Kyle I. Leonard? Nope. Miller, Leonard.
Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Jones. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Love the show of strength by Jones.
I told you I'd get an assist beforehand.
It's George on the wing. Shoot. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points in his last outing. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Pass to Jones. Here's Davidson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes a first. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this.
Damn right they are.
Veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
BA, he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads. By example.
And the second free throw is good.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
Here's Davidson. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
Now here's Washington. 9 points for him in his last game. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's George. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Davidson. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Leonard outside. Pass to Najee. Washington outside. Now here's Leonard. A deep three. Hardaway grabs the board.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
They're really working the paint now.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
George for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Williamson on the assist from Hardaway. Williamson's got his second bucket on the night.
Their ball. A lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the right side. Lets it go from 11. Pelicans cleared away. Davidson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 6.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Leonard. Over Hardaway. And the Clippers miss again.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Kicks it out to Williamson. That
Oh,
three's
come
off
on.
the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Washington left side. And a missed layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Davidson. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Red. Yet to see a basket. Here's Davidson. Now Jones. Over Leonard. And a Another one falls for New Orleans.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Now George. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
To the paint. Up and in on the layup. 14 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Davidson. Williamson passes to Red. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Najee. Back to Washington. Over Williamson. On target from about 13 feet.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now Jones to the middle. Here's Davidson. Miller pulls it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Washington outside. It's George on the wing. Fades back. The Pelicans pull it in.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Miller. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
To the inside. It's stolen by Washington. 3 on 3. Pass to Miller. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Najee. Oh! By Williamson.
Get used to seeing blocks like that from Zion. Man, he's sending that one back.
They get it back, and he's going for the oop here. Down low. Here's Washington. The shot won't fall. Good D by Hardaway. Washington's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. It's tipped.
This has been a tough quarter for them and a challenging game for this team.
Count it. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Jones misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Washington. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
All right, Grant, as a team, how long do you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders, and they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
Here's Francis. Outside Little, just 5 on the clock. The 3, rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
1:24 left now in the first quarter. Little, no good. And it's New Orleans ball. Here's Davidson. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Hawkins. Inside. And it's Davidson missing. And so here are the Clippers. Now Little, defended by Hardaway. And it's Little off the drive. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Quickness on display there from Nazir Little.
Well, New Orleans shooting an incredible 61% to start this game. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there it is for him. Davidson. He's got 18.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Over to the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Joseph. No made baskets yet. Pass to Miller. And the shot goes down. He gets it up. That one is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many 14. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And for the Clippers. Pass to Davidson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Joseph passes to Miller. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
To the inside, Davidson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Joseph. Second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Pass to Matherin. To the middle. Here's Davidson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Miller. Here's Joseph. No points so far. Tries from 6 feet and doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Well, the Clippers shooting a low 26% from the field. Got a hand on it.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
About 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Goes back up. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
They're smart once the ball goes inside.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Miller. Back to Joseph. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. New Orleans calls timeout. Smitty, let me ask you. Do you think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, B.A. It makes sense. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant. So guys have...
Mathurin against Washington. Pass to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. From 13. Little, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Davidson's shot is good. Davidson's got 34 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Joseph passes to Washington. Here's Najee. Here's Joseph. Still no points. Washington outside. Releases. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Red pass to Davidson. Missed inside.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, New Orleans.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
That's tipped. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead.